So control of the Senate, big deal. What does it mean? It is a huge deal.
Everything is on the line in Georgia.
The state's critical pair of runoff elections will determine which party controls the chamber.
People have to rise up in this defining moment in American history and reclaim our democracy.
Lost more than 300,000 Americans to this virus. A virus our Senator David Perdue told us was no deadlier than the common flu.
We've seen how Mitch McConnell can ruin a Democratic presidential administration.
Mitch McConnell said, we don't want to talk about raising the minimum wage. We don't want to talk about serious COVID emergency relief legislation. We need to raise wages. We need to create new jobs. We need to expand healthcare. And the House has done a pretty good job. They have voted to raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour. They voted for massive election reform and doing away with voter suppression. They are moving to do away with billionaires buying elections through Citizens United. They're moving aggressively to make college more affordable. But guess what? Because Republicans control the Senate, none of that legislation came from the House to the Senate.
Senate is key to expanding health care, raising wages for working people, securing and expanding voting rights for our communities, ensuring that we support small businesses and working people recover from the COVID economic crisis.
Addressing these issues are the complete opposite of radical. In fact, they're common sense. And John Ossoff and Reverend Warnock know that.
Warnock and Ossoff's opponents have spent the pandemic lining their own pockets and lying to everyday Georgians about the dangers of COVID. But we all know how true and how real the dangers are.
Whether you're in Metro Atlanta or rural Georgia, where I'm from, or South Georgia, any part of the state, folks will tell you that the problems we are facing now, COVID didn't create them. This virus, it attacked and amplified the weakest parts of our society and government. And we all know there's no COVID recovery without true racial justice or without fixing wealth inequality.
These two candidates understand the importance and need to fight the systemic racism of our country. They understand that updating voting rights legislation is crucial.
It's crucial that you realize the importance of your vote. You are not only voting for yourself in this one moment, you're voting on behalf of all of the people in the past who fought for our right to vote.
Because our public health, fair wages, benefits for our essential workers, thriving small businesses, education, and the future of our nation is at stake. The nation is dependent on Georgia to get things done.
This is a turnout election, and we know that the results will be just as razor thin as the results were in November. When you think you can't make one more phone call, when your friends are sick of you texting them, we need your help, y'all. We need you one more time to help us keep organizing across the state, talking to voters everywhere, and making sure that we turn back out to vote for Reverend Raphael Warnock and John Ossoff.